Get those crazies out of the government. We need our Congress for everyone's benefit. The 1%, they just take what they like. We've got to show up and vote for our rights. So vote in November. Vote, a time to remember. Vote, don't be late. Vote, don't procrastinate. It's our country. Our democracy.
All right.
We can't afford mediocrity.
No sound. No sound. Oh, shit.
If we do nothing,
How y'all doing, baby? I hope you can hear me. Somebody just said they're not hearing any sound. Somebody give me a heads up if you can hear me. Jay Clayton's here, Tracy Tobias. Eddie, let me stop this, man. I had to restart the whole thing. Boy, howdy shit. Nothing ever goes right. Yeah, I had to restart it, so I missed the first ones to jump in. I guess didn't show up on my chat because it had to restart, but right here it says Tracy Tobias is here. Thank you very much, darling. Dina Michaels here. Let me see. Dwayne Dwezzle. Hey, Dwayne, how you doing? Dina Michaels here. Richard Phillips. Jeanette Miller, babies. Look at the trees is here indeed. Look at the trees. Brandon Johnson's here. The remixtress is with us. Seraphin Coley is here. BW is here. Donnie Ware. Bob K is here. Jeanette Miller. Dorothy Tyndall. Boy, Paula's here. Outstanding. Mark Perkins, glad to see you there, buddy. TK Binge. Let me see. That smart-ass squaw. You knew she's going to be in here. I mean, I'm glad she is. How you doing, darling? Josie Marquise, thank you very... Man, I got to get my mouth right. Thank you for being here, baby. Yes, I'm waiting on that primetime speech. I was hoping... I'm really looking at my gauge over there, and it's just flashing red at me. I hope I just... Let me get on down here and find out where I'm at. 90 degrees in Minnesota, Minneapolis. Gene Shanky says Miss Linda's here. Thank goodness. Anyway, how y'all doing, baby? I hope y'all are doing fine. It is indeed Thursday, baby. Thursday, day before Beer Butt Friday. We got a speech tonight. I hope. My light is over here just flashing red, so please, somebody in the high B is Bernadette Pre in the off in. Boy, howdy shit, I hope so. We've missed her tremendously, baby. I hope she's in the chat. I didn't see her go by there. Anyway, what was I doing? I was talking about Joe's speech tonight, baby. That's what I'm talking about. He is having a primetime speech. It starts at 7 o'clock my time, 8 o'clock Eastern. He's going to be speaking. He's calling it an address to save the soul of America. I'm sorry. I like it. Let me see if I can swing this over here to where I had this before. Let me see if I can fix my... forget what I'm going to type. If I could see, it'd probably be a whole lot better. And if I had done this in advance, I wouldn't have to be fiddling around with it. Okay. He's going to give a big speech tonight. The soul of America is going to be called, baby, and I'm looking forward to it. Kevin McCarthy's up there rattling his mouth earlier today with a prebuttal, talking about how Now, Joe's trying to ruin the country and all this shit. Again, like I said in my video, which I don't even know is up yet. I was late doing everything. He can kiss my ass. Joe Biden. Kevin McCarthy. Asking Joe Biden. Let me slow down, baby. Asking Joe Biden to apologize for insinuating that a portion of their Republican Party is semi-fascist. I don't think he needs to apologize for anything. As a matter of fact, I think he hit the nail on the God dog it. Come on, man. Is anything not gonna go right for me tonight? No, that's not what I wanted to do. Shit, go back. I'm trying to bring it up to where I can see the speech as it happens and have it on closed captioning. That's what I'm trying to do. I damn sure can't do anything else here, obviously. That's what I wanted to see. Oh, no, it's not. I'll just give up. Anyway, how y'all doing, by the way? Let me save my ass, get somebody in here to talk to, because I did hit the button. Yes, I did. Lord have mercy. Again, I start the damn show with something else in my head, and, because we had problems, right. Anyway, show's working good on YouTube. Tracy DeBoss says, thank you very much. Nana Lovely's here. Hola, my darling. I hope, no, you're still over in Hawaii. I think, nope, I think you're back, baby. Gene Shanky, freeze. Oh, hell. And that damn thing is red again. Which means I just need to shut this shit down and maybe try to improve my signal some. Anyway, let me see, I got... The speech starts in about 45 minutes. And if I can't bring it up here, I'm not going to be able to see it. Ed, are you with us?
Can you hear me?
I got sound. Yes, I can hear you. Thank goodness.
Hear you loud and clear.
Good.
August has been quite a month for me. And to tell you the truth, it was and of course the FBI raided Mar-a-Lago, which was a nice birthday present.
Yes, it was. For anybody's birthday. We'll all claim that.
It was.
But anyway, I'm looking forward to his speech tonight. I'm fired up, ready to go for that shit.
I think you can watch it online.
I can. I'm just worried because I've got a solid red signal or indicator on my OBS, which tells me if I'm getting out or not. And it's solid red, which means I'm not getting a great signal. So
YouTube's good.
Oh, I can hear you. We can hear you perfectly.
Hi, Miss Linda.
Hi, Ms.
Hi, Ed.
Indeed.
How are you all tonight?
I'm doing just fine, and you?
Just fine. Broadcast split 3 ways.
Split 3 ways, baby. What's his name? Bill Jones just mentioned that there's his 10-year sentence for a man who beat on police on January 6th. And his name, where is it? No, that's the wrong goddamn story. Jesus Christ, I can't hit a button tonight. Can't remember his name. Who gives a shit? He's an ex-police officer out of New York City. New York Police Department. He was at the Capitol. He assaulted a police officer. Got 10 years. Good. I hope we meet
Beating
somebody.
a fellow cop, that's not right. It's just not right.
No. Yeah. Sonia C. saying a black man shot to death in his own bed for vaping. That's what he had in his hand, a vape cartridge.
You want to hear what's ridiculous, John?
Where am I sad?
This Philadelphia couple were doing a TikTok or YouTube challenge. They were staying in a Target store overnight. And they didn't damage any property or destroyed property or anything. They just spent the night there, and guess what? The judge sentenced them to 7 years in prison.
7 years in prison.
7 years. No damage of property. No assault to employees or customers. 7 years. I mean, you have seditionists and insurrectionists getting less time while you're giving the YouTube couple 7 years.
Yeah.
This is a black couple.
Seems to be a problem, doesn't it?
It is.
Oh man, did I hit the right thing? I hate it when I'm not on my shit. It throws me off the whole damn show.
We can still hear you. It's still coming in clear.
Yeah, but
YouTube's so good.
I'm trying to. Because I'm trying to make it. I want to see the speech just like everybody else, and to do that, we'd have to end the show at 7 o'clock. Oh, come on, man.
Always have a television in your room. That's
Well,
what
I
would
don't
do.
have. I have monitors here in front of me. I am.
You need just a television, a plain flat screen TV with a digital antenna.
Yeah.
That way you don't have to deal with it.
Yeah, really. Ain't that the
Just
best?
saying.
Just saying, it'd be the easiest thing to do than doing this shit. Oh man, come on. It ought to be right there because that's what I always watch. Are you shitting me? Come on. Oh, there's a ball game on. I see that. Come on. It is not cooperating with me. Okay, there we go. Let me see if I can do this now. I'd be happier if I got it in front of me because if he starts speaking, I want to see what he says. I want to hear it, and I don't really want to stop the show right after we start. Anyway.
What about on your phone? Can you do that?
No, because then I'd be squinting at the screen to see what it says. I'm waiting to see if it's connecting right now. On YouTube TV, which is what we have, and so I can carry it right on my. But it's not connecting, probably because of that red light over there. Anyway, Adina Michael says I'm buffering. See, there's the problem. John's having technical difficulties. Yes, he is. And that light is just staring at me. I am concerned that we're just not getting out.
What is your provider?
YouTube TV is what we have, but internet is what the internet is what.
Provider.
Yeah, the internet is what. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to shut that down so I don't eat up any, as Travis would tell me, bandwidth in there. And boy, howdy. Don Cheeto says, do it live afterwards. Let me see. Rib cook-off. Got my attention real quick. Do you know I don't have 5G? No. Are you shitting me? I live out in the woods. Anyway. Hello, Linda Gallup. How are you doing?
Hi.
Linda.
I'm such a
I'm right here.
rude host.
You're not a rude host. Can you hear
Sorry
me?
about that, Linda. We can hear you loud and clear.
Oh, okay.
Is that Donnie I hear crying?
Hey,
You know when they're out there, did y'all hear his defense today, his lawyers in court arguing to the judge about what the defense is for this? That it's no more than late library books that are overdue?
I didn't see it.
I can't. Oh.
That is, really? Comparing it to an overdue library book. That's sad.
Not affecting me.
He's grasping at straws, but I'm afraid she's gonna grant it. From what I saw earlier, she is still inclined to grant the special master, which I think is just bullshit at this point.
I do too.
It is, Carolyn. It's pure nonsense. These documents are not covered by any executive privilege, and she's acting like it is. That's the last words I saw before I come running in here, was some talking head talking about the judge thought there might be consideration for executive privilege. No, not according to the Constitution. Only one person has that at a time, and that would be Joe Biden. So he's got nothing. So if this Judge Cannon rules for him and gives him that special master, my first thought is, well, there's a Trump judge, and she was appointed by Trump.
Yep.
So is that what this, and all it's going to do is delay everything, push things back to the end of September. Really? With our nation's security on the line here, and we're going to dick around because he wants to play
Exactly.
games. because that's
Thinks
exactly
he can
what
get
it
away
is.
with everything.
He just wants to play games. Trump's Z-list lawyer, yeah. Alina Haba. Did shit.
Z-list.
Lost it. I'm trying. Don't let those traitors normalize treason. They don't get to normalize sticking a knife through the United States. That's right, baby. That's right. And I'm concerned because I did not see. Come on, baby. Something worked right. Nope. Yep, there it is.
I can't hear you. Yep.
There it is. I seen it come
I can
by.
barely hear you.
You can barely hear me?
I can hardly hear anyone. Just you guys are
I can
coming
hear
in
the
and out.
chime.
Now I can
You
hear.
heard the chime.
You're coming in
Yeah,
loud and
yeah.
clear.
Sounds good.
Okay.
All right, Tracy Tobias came in with a $10 donation and said, "Here's a little something for kitty treats for your little bit baby girl, John." Why? Thank you, Tracy Tobias. How sweet of you. Do you know why we were late? Why the video started and then ended? Yeah, she's walking across the keyboard. Just stepped on stop. There you go. Everything just quit. And when that happens, for me to restart anyway, I'll get her some treats. She don't. Yeah, she's a little brat, is what she is. She's a booger. Where's she at? I think she's over there with her babies.
That's why dogs are more loyal than cats.
Oh man, she
Don't
is.
give 'em-
She is
they
something
don't
else.
tap
She
the
is a
keyboard.
good mama. I'll tell you what. That little cat is a good mama. She's being a precious little mama. So
They
she's
don't get
taking
on,
good
but
care
they
of them
don't tap the
kittens.
keyboards, John.
No, she gets up here and walks across everything. I was trying to think. I need.
Exactly.
What I'm going to do is I have a lap tray, and I think I'm going to put the lap tray over the top of the laptop, so if she jumps up here, she'll walk on that and not the keyboard. Best I can think of right now, outside of just dangling my toes down there and giving her bait. So, but
I had something, John.
Yes, sir.
Before I mean, well, actually, Linda, do you have anything to say?
No, go ahead, hon.
No, go ahead.
It's just everybody keeps saying that they are going to attack the FBI, but some of them don't even remember Timothy McVeigh, the man who
I
did
know
one
who
of
he
the
is.
most atrocious crimes of the late 20th century, blowing up the federal building, killing 168 people, which included children. And this was one of the most atrocious acts of humanity. And of course, he was put to death 21 years ago, actually. Of course, it's just you cannot, because if you're planning to attack the government, you are going to get there will be consequences.
I damn sure hope so. See, that's where we're at right now, Ed, is with the
No
Republican.
one know about Timothy McVeigh or what he did and what his crimes were. I mean, seriously, you're going to end up the same thing like him.
Yeah, you're going to end up with the same kind of person, because with the rhetoric that's coming out of the right wing right now, including Lindsey Graham just the other day talking on Fox News, talking about there will be riots in the street, you're threatening, and that is what is echoed through a lot of the Republican Party. This stuff, and I hope Joe addresses it tonight, and I know he will, because it is an assault on our democracy. That's what they're planning. That's what this is. Mm-hmm. This is not a political ideological I can't even say it slow.
Ideological.
Thank you. Debate. They don't want to debate. For as far as a certain percentage of them, the Republican Party, they're done with reaching across the aisle to talk.
They got no agenda.
Huh? Yes, Don Cheeto, he was a veteran. And as I remind people,
I think I got discorded. I shall return.
Yeah, Mike Flynn, General, he took an oath. Steve Bannon took an oath. A lot of them took an oath, and then tossed it out the window. I seen General Flynn stand in front of a fireplace holding up his Cub Scout hand to take an oath of one, we go all. Fuck you, buddy. Fuck you. Up your ass. Take that shit. And that's who these people are. They'd rather swear an allegiance to an imaginary Q or more precisely to Donnie. That's who they want to pledge allegiance to. That's what they want. They want a king. They don't want to have to make decisions anymore. Let him make them all.
They don't want king. They want a god.
They want a God. And I don't know how they get there with him. How do they, yeah. They help get him there. The white Christian nationalist.
Mm-hmm.
That's who helped bring him there. I remember all of them laying hands on him and praying at the White House.
Yeah, I hear that.
Excuse me.
Cult.
Yeah, Don Cheadle, an oath without consequences is a pinky swear. And that's the way they treat it. We can't do that. It is a fight for the soul of this country.
It is. It's Trump's a cult.
It
It's
is.
just they just brought out all the maggots in this country that just kept their mouth shut. And then as soon as he comes out talking, here comes all the here comes the racists. Oh, it's okay to
Yeah.
be like this. And no, it's not. So now we're watching you assholes. And
That's
I'll
it.
tell you what.
And they
Now
don't
we're
mind
watching it.
standing out and letting you know nowadays. They're proud of it, of who they are. It's
I'm
disgusting.
seeing a lot of people that I knew, that I still know, that supported him, or believe me, I didn't know they thought like this. And now I see them very quiet, very quiet. So why are you so quiet?
It has quiet down on my. Damn it.
Oh boy, has it.
Rough Cavendish. It has died down around my area. Save one.
That's really
Save
good.
one who is still die hard with the signs and all that. But other than that, I hope they've come to their senses. Excuse me. Isn't this going to be a pleasant show? John starts off, don't know what the hell to do, then he stands there the rest of the time hacking his lungs up. Boy, howdy shit. What fine entertainment this shit is. Boy, howdy. I hate starting when I'm not prepared. And this, I mentioned this the other day. Come run in here at the last minute and think you can pull something out of your butt. And you can't.
How about a little, the little baby cry you have there for Sarah Palin? I laughed so hard. this
Ain't
morning.
that sad, Sarah? Thank you for giving me a subject to talk about. Yes, Sarah Palin got her ass whooped. Handed to her on a silver platter. For the first time, Alaska has elected a native Alaskan to the House, and that's something I hope they are very proud of. And
Everyone thought Sarah Palin's got this, and I actually
and
had a dream about her
again-
last
Play
night.
that violin for Sarah Palin.
yeah, oh, the violin, there you go.
Yes.
I could stand on my porch and preach all day long about the glory of how Sarah Palin should be just president of the United States. I don't know why y'all ain't voting shit. Kiss my ass. I was tickled to death to see that. As a matter of fact, that was one of the first stories I saw, and it just brought a smile to my face. Get out of here.
Me too.
She should, but she'll be back. She'll be back in November. This is, and I hope it's the same outcome. It appears, because they use that ranked voting
I do
up there
too.
this time.
Yeah, I know. I heard.
She's whining about that. That's what caused it. Now, if she would have won, do you think she would have been whining about that? No.
Oh no, of course not. Of
No.
course not.
They're all victims. If they don't win, it's because it wasn't fair.
It wasn't fair. They're cheating. Blah blah blah. It's like maybe some people don't like you guys anymore.
Yeah.
I love that.
That's what it is. That's what Donnie is. They've just become a whining, but the problem is they're not just whining and crying. They're willing to take action on this shit. The reason that Google took Truth Social off the network was because of the violent content. The rhetoric is getting violent in there.
I heard he went on some Q rant and all that. I would just love to see it. He is panicking. He is.
Oh, he is. He is.
He's panicking. I can see it in his eyes, and he's gonna try it.
If they give him a special master, that just it's going to reinforce. It's going to give him another burst of speed, another breath of air. We need to choke his ass out. Let me thank Karen Van Wyck, who just came in with $10 and said, since John is running a cat house, I figured I should help keep it going. Cat food money. You didn't have to put cat food money, just left it at cat house. I am running a cat house. Thank you very much. And Lord have mercy, I got problems out on the front porch talking about cats. I got 2 males out there. I got to cage these guys up and go get them fixed because they're just wanting to kill each other. And I'm spending a lot of time running them both down, trying to break
I remember
it up.
seeing this video. Someone fed me that this guy saw this kitten in the middle of the road, and as he picked it up, a bunch of kittens popped out and
I
just
saw it.
came towards him.
I saw it. They kept coming out of the grass, like a herd of them.
Yeah.
Yeah. No,
Kitten was saying, "Okay, guys, we're gonna ride."
my experience when I was, I don't know, I think I was about 19 years old. I learned a big lesson. I seen a cat laying out in the road. It obviously had been hit. It's in distress. I go out there, poor little kitty. It used them 2 front legs that he had left to crawl up my thigh. And he had his claws embedded in me. And, yeah, not a good story. Jane Shanky, Jenny is doing just fine. She's got new treats, by the way, so she's happier than anything. All the animals are doing fine here. At John's Ark. You know,
John's Ark.
I swear, I got more animals around here than I do. I love every one of them, though. That's the problem. They just get in your heart. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do?
It's been nearly 21 years since 9/11. It's just
Isn't that amazing?
America has never been the same since Bush messed up the country. First, he said he just led us to 2 wars. It was to me, it felt like the modern day Vietnam War on both of them. Led us to a collapsing economy, and of course, the world hate us. I mean, this got worse for us, and it makes you wonder why him and Cheney are still not arrested by the Hague.
Well,
Yeah.
you know, as soon as, right after 9/11, everybody was behind George Bush when he went to Afghanistan. But when he went into Iraq, no. I think everybody knew that was bullshit, looking for weapons of mass destruction, and he's holding up a little vial of some shit, and they got
Bullshit.
pictures of it. It's on a train car moving around. They sold that war, and that cost a lot. But I remind people, that was a contractors' war, baby. That's what it was. And
I just sometimes wonder why they never got caught for war crimes. It just makes you wonder.
their desire to punish somebody, anybody. And it wasn't in Afghanistan. We couldn't find out Osama bin Laden.
Right.
And
No, he
there's
was
really
in
nothing to
he was in a
bomb except
comfortable
a bunch of
bungalow.
mountains in Afghanistan. So he's
It was in a
pounded away.
comfortable. It was in a bungalow in Pakistan, and the government lied to us.
We finally found him.
I mean, the
I
Pakistani
remind
government
people
lied to
that
us really
Pakistan
well.
is not our friend. Neither is Saudi Arabia.
Yeah.
We're a source of money and
Well,
weapons.
speaking of which, Gorbachev has passed away at 91.
I know.
Yeah, ain't that something? That for those of us that were around, we remember
I
when the
was.
fall of the Soviet Union.
I remember it.
Of course, signing the Nuclear Arms Reduction Act.
Ain't it something? Ain't we come a long way since then? Since Reagan? Are you shitting me? Reagan is the one that to me, he's the one that just started destroying the Republican Party, started bringing in the church more,
I agree.
the whole time raping the country.
Yeah.
The whole
Trickle
time.
down my
That's when business took over, baby. Was when Reagan came in. After that, it all turned to business. Corporations, money, baby. That's what it was.
Of course, Iran-Contra. The Iran-Contra, and of course...
Yeah.
I remember that. Oh God, I remember when I saw, what was his name?
Albert
Oh,
North.
dang it. And I got into a fight with him at
Albert
Pizza
North.
Hut. Yeah,
Albert-
I saw him there
Albert.
and I called him an asshole because I lived right in Virginia and I just was so mean to him. I just was so angry and his bodyguard was just staring at me. And then I looked in his eyes and I really think I really hurt his feelings. But then I thought, and I saw him years later and thought, and I felt guilty. Then years later, I'm like, he's an ass. Never mind. I don't feel guilty anymore.
Don't worry, he's going to hell literally one day.
If there's one, some people deserve it.
I do want to say one thing,
It's the only
John.
time I think of.
It's just, it's just Putin should be charged with war crimes. That's all I can tell you.
Yeah,
Putin,
yeah. Russia should be charged with war crimes right now with what's going on in Ukraine.
Oh,
And it
yeah.
has been. This is not
could've
working
got
out the
us
way he
together.
thought it was. He thought he would just be able to waltz into Ukraine, take it, and that's it. He wasn't counting on
We got it
the
when we got
response.
Crimea.
It just brought NATO together, made it stronger. We have 2 new union members now. So, it damn sure didn't turn out the way he did, the way he wanted to. God, I swear that red light's just killing me over there. I'm glad we can still get out. I don't know. Let's ask the chat here, and I'm going to pay attention here for a minute. If you think we should shut down and then come back after the speech, if we should just all go watch the speech and then after that come back live and discuss what happened, because I'm just like everybody else. I want to see it, and if I can't run it right here in front of me, then yeah, I'm going to miss the whole thing, and I'm going to have to be asking, what do you say? What do you say?
Yeah, we might as well do that. Right.
Yeah, but we have to worry because on the West Coast that'll be, on the East Coast it would be probably
How
9
about-
o'clock.
Think so?
Well, yeah.
7:38, half hour, an hour, yeah.
Carolyn and John might be in bed by that time. So, in 15 minutes, the speech is in 15 minutes. Jose Marquez says shut down and come back. Smartass Squaw says yes, John, after the speech. Gary Atkins says it sounds like a plan. Yeah.
Stephen Colbert is going to have a live broadcast of this after tonight.
Is
Is
he?
he back?
I
Stephen
hope.
Colbert.
I hope. Been
I
gone
thought he
long
was on
enough.
vacation.
About tired of that
So,
shit
yeah.
going to see my TV, and all of a sudden, no, he's gone on vacation shit.
Oh, thought he would have a live broadcast tonight on
Let's
the
come
reaction.
back.
I thought he'd come back next Tuesday. I'm
Well,
not sure.
Carolyn, you might fall asleep. Carolyn, let me know she's already in bed. They are some fantastic people. I need to give you a call, by the way. I need to. I made.
But the thing is,
I've been
this,
making
John,
my
is just.
calls.
I was thinking about Trump having all the nuclear codes and the classified papers. Of course, you have a wife who is Slovenia that used to live in the former Soviet Union. She can simply sell off those plans to her friends or family members or cousins, and that can be frightening. They can obtain nuclear codes and hacking them, and which would be very frightening.
Ed, I always thought she was a spy for Putin.
Exactly.
How could you not think it?
Think about it.
How could you
come
not
on.
think it?
I'm just saying it's a thought. Not a thought. I'm not trying to be
It's a
QAnon.
thought I think everybody's crossed their mind on that before.
I'm
Yeah.
not trying to be QAnon. Besides
No.
that, it's toxic.
And you're not. I thought of this years ago going, this is kind of interesting how this all panned out.
Yeah.
And she's still around. Yeah, right.
Let me send out a big thank you to Louis Russo, who came in with a $5 donation and says, "I'm game if you guys are." Well, that makes it. We're gonna shut down here in a few minutes. We're gonna watch the speech, and then we're gonna come back in here live and discuss what we because it's better than me sitting here
Okay.
rotating on my thumbs trying to figure out what I was doing when I came in this door. And that's the hard part of doing this shit. If you ain't got a few minutes to get ready, I usually sit here and crank music for a minute, get myself together, and then turn on the damn camera. Here lately, I've had barely enough time to get in that door and turn on the lights. And but I will. I'll have more of my mind together after the speech, and we'll have more discussion then. I think that would probably be the better thing to do. Anyway, y'all up for that?
Okie
Well, let's do that. It's 15 minutes to the
Sounds like
speech.
a
That'll give me
plan.
time to go in there, get my goodies, get my tea, sit down over there, get my pipe all ready, and get ready to listen to him. So, thank everybody for coming in right now. We'll be back. I don't know. How long is it going to last? An hour, maybe?
Sure.
Say a half hour to an hour.
A half hour to an hour. So, it won't be that long. And, let me see. Yep. Okay. Then we will be back in about an hour or so and discuss what happened on the speech. In the
Yes.
meantime, just pay attention, baby. This is important. This is This is democracy at work. This is how it works. We have to motivate people to get out and vote. And to do that,
Yes.
you have to be knowledgeable about what's going on. So let's all go get knowledgeable. That's an idea.
Indeed.
Anyway, thank you all, Ed, Linda, Miss Linda. Thank you all for coming in. All right,
Thank you.
after this speech, we'll all come back in here.
Okay,
All right.
All right, for this one,
Live.
right after this, we're going to run over to the Blue Room for a few minutes and chat it up with everybody that's in the audience on the Discord before we run in there. So if you're in the audience and in Discord, run over to the Blue Room. We're going to have a few minutes of conversation before we go in there and watch the speech. I love you for being here. We'll get our shit together and we'll be back in about an hour. Y'all say goodbye.
Bye.
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 Yeah.